Hey guys, welcome back to Aussie Talks Prison. Now today I'm going to be speaking on a fight that I got into in Goulburn Correctional Centre. I'm going to be speaking about that, and this fight was pretty wild. It's one of the wildest fights that I've ever got into in prison. Now, this all went down in Goulburn Correctional Centre, right guys? This all went down in Goulburn Correctional Centre, which is like probably a couple of hours from Sydney, you know what I mean? And back in the early 90s, late 90s, Goulburn was known as, the killing fields, you know what I mean? It was very, very violent, very, very dangerous place, you know what I mean? And so what happened, this all went down, because I've been in Goulburn Correctional Centre, right, 3 times. 3 times I've been in there. But this time happened during my 6 years that I was serving in Goulburn. When I got out, came back, got out, come back. This was when I was doing my 6 years there. And because I always used to get sent to Goulburn, maximum security, because, of my record, and because I've always been convicted, for indictable offences such as robbery, armed robbery, stabbings, violent offences, right? Not that, I'm trying to make myself out to be a badass, because I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm not. I'm just telling it the way it is. So, I got into this fight, right? And this guy that I got into this wild fight with, he was like, I was doing 6 years, and this dude was doing 25 years. He was doing 25 years for murder, right? And what happened was, right, I'm there in the wing, right, and I've got my cup and I'm getting some hot water, right? I'm getting some fucking hot water, and as I've got the hot water, I've turned around, right? I've turned around to walk back to my bloody cell, right? And he's bumped me, right? He's bumped me, and like a couple of drops of hot water went on my hand, right? And I turned around and said to him, "Yo, dude, what the fuck? You can see I'm here with the fucking hot water in my hand." And he fucking bumped me and the water goes on my fucking hand, right? And he goes, "Oh, you got a fucking issue, eh?" He goes, "You got a problem, do you want to make something of it?" And I said, "Yeah, well, fucking hell." I said, "Obviously." And I said, "Look, you've got hot water, scalding hot water in my fucking hands and you bumped me." You know what I mean? I said, "Fuck me, Dad, no excuse me, no my bad, no nothing." You know what I mean? Because that's the thing in prison, you respect each other. You know what I mean? You respect each other, and fucking if you bump into someone, say, "Excuse me," or "My bad," "My bad, sorry about that." It doesn't make you a pussy to turn around and say "My bad" or "Excuse me" for bumping into someone. You will get more respect for doing that and than for not doing it, right? So anyway, I said, "Well, fuck this," and I've gone back to the table where I was sitting with the 3 other dudes that I used to knock around with, and I fucking put my cup down, and I said, "Fucking take care of this, hold this, I'll be back," right? And I pointed to him, and I went, "Fucking you, let's go." And we go into me fucking cell, right? Fucking close the fucking door. I closed the fucking door, and I ripped me fucking shirt off, right? And he was about to rip his shirt off, but I didn't give him the fucking chance to. I've gone bang, right? Put my throat in his fucking chin, and he's like, he's a bit wobbly, fucking took him back a bit, and because I was like a decent sized guy, I'm a decent sized guy now, but, I was like nice and solid then, and I was really fit, right? So he rips his shirt off, and we're rumbling, right? And I'll keep it 100 with you guys. He fucking gave me this massive uppercut right underneath my chin, right? And it fucking rocked me. It rocked me. I was seeing fucking stars, like, damn, man, like I said, I was a big dude, but this guy was a bit bigger than me. He probably had another, say, 20 kilos on me, and this uppercut fucking rocked me. It rocked me, right? And I went back, and because in the cells, like, we had this little bench near the window, right? So I've gone back and I've sort of like landed on that, and I've jumped back up again, and we're into it, right? We're fucking fighting, bang, 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 and I was just happening to get some fucking lucky punches on him, and it dazed him, I was dazed him, and I was getting the better of him. And then because I was punching him in the fucking face, right, and then I was going from the face to the body, from the body to the face, you know what I mean? And that was rocking, especially when I hit him in the gut. He didn't like that, every time I hit him in the gut, it's like, you know, like that. You know, and what the cunt did, right, we had this, like, we had a fucking aluminium jar, right, for coffee, a coffee jar, you know, international roast, just what we could get. And he's picked that up, right, and he's gone, fucking bang. And he's hit me on the side of the face, right, with the tin of coffee. And I was thinking, yeah, you fucking cheeky cunt. I've gone bang like that, I've fucking elbowed him, right? And as I've elbowed him, right, I've sort of like lost me fucking balance. And then I've headbutted the bunk, right? I've headbutted the fucking bunk. And like, you know, still fucking rimmed on the bunk, on the edge. And it's like cut me, right? It's cut me. I've got a big gash here. You know, I've already got blood pissing out of my nose and my fucking mouth, right? And we're in there rumbling. And fucking I get this cunt into a headlock, right? And we've got still toilets there, right? We've got still toilets in our cells, you know, with the sink and the fucking toilet in there. So I've got him in a headlock and I'm smashing his fucking head against it, right? Against the toilet. I'm smashing his head against it. I said, yeah, fucking cunt, who the fuck do you think you are? You know, and I'm giving it to him, I'm smashing him up against his fucking steel toilet and sink, right? And he's fucking like, you know, I've got blood, I'm leaking and shit. And then what happens, right? What happens, like, he fucking goes down, he falls down, right? He falls down on the fucking ground, he's on the ground, he's fucking, and I jump straight on him and I'm giving to him. And one of his fucking mates, the putrid cunt, right? He comes in, right, because he was fucking there, right? And he seen me, because the door came open a bit, right? Because when he landed on the floor, he hit the door, and the door came open a bit, and his mate could see him on the fucking on the floor, and see him on top of it, giving it to him, right? Getting the best of him. So this fucking putrid cunt's run up, right? And he's pulled a fucking shank out, he's pulled a shiv out, and he stabbed me. He stabbed me in the back. You know, and I was, and fucking that cheeky cunt, right? And luckily, my mates that I was sitting down at the table with, right? You know, the ones that I said, you know, like, hold me hot water, I'm going to take care of this cunt, right? They saw that. They saw this cunt come running up. They saw him fucking stab me, so they come running up. And they grab him. And fucking, you know, take care of him. And then as soon as that, like, happened, because, you know, by this stage we're halfway onto the landing, so it attracts the fucking attention from the COs, you know what I mean, in the booth where they're sitting, you know, and all the fucking inmates, you know, like, all the new ones, there was only all the newies that didn't know that was Green to prison, right? They're all looking up and having a good fucking, a good old look, like it's some kind of fucking show, you know, and all the rest of the guys are just doing them and doing their own shit, right? And the screws the COs come running in, lock down, get to your cell, right? And everyone scatters and, you know, go back to the fucking cell. And they've come up and they've grabbed me, cuffed me up, you know what I mean? They've grabbed me and cuffed me up and they took me off to the hole. Took me off to this segregation. It's not called the hole here. We call it segro, which is short for segregation. And, you know, they put me in segro for fighting, you know what I mean? And I'm all leaking. I got stabbed in the back and, you know, I'm all leaking and shit. And, you know, they take me first to medical to get patched up and that. And I wasn't worried about the stab wound, you know, because it was like, yeah, I got stabbed, but it wasn't real deep, you know. So they patched that up and they, you know, cleaned my face up a bit and, you know, fucking ended up getting stitches in my fucking head because of the bloody, you know, when you smashed my head with the coffee tin, the weak cunt. And, you know, he gets taken off to medical and he's like in the clinic in medical, you know, he's in there for a while. And his putrid mate, right, that stabbed me in the fucking back, you know, like, because they checked the cameras, you know, when I was doing the investigation, they done the fucking investigation, looked on the cameras, seen this cunt come running up, right, and, like, him bang and stabbed me in the back, right, so they fucking grabbed him, handcuffed him and brought him down to segro, right, and I seen him coming in, and I'm at the door, at the window, right, and I'm going off with this cunt. Yeah, you fucking putrid cunt. You want to sneak up behind me and stab me, you fucking dog? Who the fuck do you think you are? You'll get yours, don't worry about that. And I bet, calm as a bitch, I said to this cunt. And this cheeky cunt, alright, a fucking door warrior. You know, he's like, behind the fucking door, right? And I said, yeah, okay, yeah, well, how about when we get out, we'll sort it out, right? We'll have a go. Yeah, sweet, right? Fucking weak cunt. He's a dead set weak cunt, right? And to cut a long story short, I ended up getting out of the hole, ended up getting out of segro. I was in there for probably like a month, and I ended up getting out, you know, go back to the yard, and this fucking muter account, he ended up not going in the same yard as me. He got put into the next wing, next door, right? But I could see this cunt in the yard, and like, you know, the fence between us. And he used to fucking, you know, because he's got a fence there. And little did he know, little did this cunt know, right, that I've done a lot of time, and I know people, and I'm well respected, right? And he didn't know this, you know what I mean? So what I've done, you know, because a couple of guys, I said, isn't that cunt that fucking snuck up behind you and stabbed you? And I said, yeah, that's the fucking pewter cunt, you know? And they've gone, don't worry, bro, I've got you. This will be taken care of. Trust me, right? So, this is probably a day or two later, and all of a sudden the screws come running in, right? They come running in, fucking locked in. The whole fucking joint, my wing, the next door wing where this pewter cunt was, and the wing next door to that, we all got locked down, because what happened, right, this cunt got his, out on the yard, right, back in those days, we had weights, we had free weights, and you know them dumbbells, right, and they had them out there, so these guys that I knew, and well respected me, and we got on good, they took care of this cunt, right. He was out there working out on the weight pile. They've walked up with one of the dumbbells, right? Smack! Right in his fucking face. Smashed him in the face with a dumbbell, right? And was repeatedly smashed him with his dumbbell. You know, smashed his fucking face. You know, like, dudes were telling me there was nothing left of his face. It was unrecognisable. That's how much he fucking, you know, that's how much he got smashed. And the other thing is, and not only did he get smashed because of that, right? But because of the putrid weak act he done to me. But later we found out this cunt was a dog. See, here in Australia, you know, we don't call them snitches. We call them dogs. If you go and testify or give up information, you know, to the cops, you know, or in court or whatever, you're a dog. You're a dog, not a snitch, right? And then we found out this cunt was a dog, you know. He was always running his mouth and fucking telling on cunts in prison and on the streets. So he got his. And this is what, you know, the other thing I say, you know, like, don't think that, you know, you can do something to someone on the streets, right? And then go to fucking prison and it's all forgotten about, you know what I mean? And it's, yeah, no, it doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? As soon as you run into that person in prison, it'll be taken care of right there and then, no matter where it is in that prison, it will be dealt with, right? And if you dog on someone, it doesn't matter how long it is, if it's 5, 10, 20 years down the track, right? Someone will remember you and you will get got. You know what I mean? So that's why I say to people, you know what I mean? Like, I don't wish anyone to go to prison, but, you know, if anyone does end up going to prison, mind your own fucking business, right? And be respectful, you know what I mean? Be respectful. You bump into someone, say, excuse me, my bad, something like that. You know what I mean? People will respect you more for that. You know what I mean? And don't be a pussy. You know what I mean? Don't be weak. Don't cower down to anyone. And it doesn't matter if you are not a fighter. Have a go. You know, just have a go and stand up for yourself. That's the most important thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just wanted to get this quick story out there, guys. You know, and my bad that I haven't dropped a video for a bit. You know, I've just been thinking about a lot of things. You know, and to be honest with you guys, I've been thinking, you know, whether I should continue with this YouTube channel because, you know what I mean, my subs, you know, I've got 35 subs now, but my subs are going down, my views are going down dramatically. You know, I'm thinking about just quitting, you know, and I've been thinking to myself, what's the point of having a YouTube channel? You know what I mean? No one's rocking with it. You know, like, but the point I'm trying to make is, guys, what I want you guys to do for me, right? I want you guys to tell me if you think it's best if I go ahead and shut this channel down and get rid of it, or would you like me to keep on going and to keep, you know, pushing on and keep moving forward with this channel? If you want me to stay and to keep making videos, right, leave a number 2 in the comments. You know, if I get more 2s than 1s, you know, because 1, if you want me to leave and you don't think that I'm good at doing YouTube and I'm not cut out for doing this, or I'm not meant to be a YouTuber, leave a 1 in the comments. And if there's more 1s than 2s, then I'm out of here, and I promise you'll never see me again. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, guys. I've just been thinking about that. It's been on my mind a lot. I am enjoying making videos though, you know, but what's the point if no one's watching? You know, there's no point in me just talking to myself, you know. And, you know, I have had, you know, some people, you know, mainly from the HTP fan from Harvey Talks Prison, from his channel. A lot of them, you know, have been rocking with me, you know, and Life in Prison, you know, he's been rocking with me. Sean from Federal Prison Talk's been rocking with me, you know, and he was telling me don't give up. Sean from Federal Prison Talk telling me don't give up, you know, just keep going, you know, and, you know, and so, I mean, yeah, I don't know, guys. Just let me know what you think, okay? You know, and if you want me to keep going, you know, like, I would appreciate if you would subscribe, hit the notification bell to all, like, comment, and share, okay? I do really appreciate the love that, you know, you guys have been giving me. But yeah, I don't know, I'm just having mixed feelings at the moment, guys, but I would like to know your thoughts, okay? So please let me know down below in the comment section. So, yeah, just let me know what you think, okay? Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you all again soon, okay? This is not goodbye. This is not goodbye, okay? So, don't worry. Just, hopefully things will turn out for the better. Take care, stay safe, make smart choices, stay away from drugs, and don't go to prison. Aussie Talks Prison out. Peace.